Banter. We will take a trip down memory lane, indulging in all those things we did before we ever went public. From our archives to your ears. Enjoy this mashup. So what are you drinking, Aaron?
I'm drinking. Can I finish saying hello to our listeners first before I tell you what I'm drinking?
Oh, man.
Hopefully 2018 won't be a finger up the butt. Welcome back to Banter Banter. I hope you're ready for another year of whatever this is. I'm Aaron.
I'm Manny.
And I might be Mike.
Welcome to the Beer Cast, everyone.
Welcome to the Beer Cast, plus honorable mentions for liquor and sodas that we spend a surprising amount of time on.
Those are the last nail in the casket. At least it will be for me.
Beer. Do you like how we use the word casket to describe where he's gonna be? And beer comes from a casket. Whoa. Ladies
So what do you have for us tonight, Aaron?
So does that mean beer is just the dead juices from a corpse?
How to stay warm when I'm outside, and how to stay warm when I'm inside. Far beyond just turning up the heater.
Which environment are we tackling first?
And who do I have to set on fire?
I mean, you could set yourself on fire. That is a great way to stay warm.
I mean, that's probably the best way to stay warm, honestly.
I might get frozen with my arms up in the air, and then what am I going to do?
Do you think Denethor, Steward of Gondor, was warm in his last moments?
What are you gentlemen drinking, huh? What's on your beverage of the night?
Well, nothing interesting here. Just some water.
Oh, man.
Just water? Do you need a drink? Or is this just Manny has chosen to not have alcohol for the evening?
I didn't know habitual drinking was a part of this endeavor.
It's like sparkling water? Perrier? Maybe a Topo Chico?
Nope. Out of the tap, filtered once.
Filtered once for mild pleasure.
Filtered by your kidneys once?
Oh, no. I guess that'll be the second filtering. But I'm not drinking that.
Well, if you have a life straw, you could.
Why, when I can just go buy Corona at the store? Well, did he ask?
For no reason.
Did he ask what?
If you like duck. Well, why didn't you
I didn't know I didn't like duck until
Who'd you
that day.
ask?
It was the first time I ever had it. Because it was the first time I ever had it.
Because Aaron was never on the duck side. He was always on goose.
Okay, WikiHow. How to make friends.
Well, Mike already had that for you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you can... 3 ways to make new friends.
How to make friends at school.
You could go back
I'm
to
not
school.
At school. Although I feel like I'm getting schooled right now. I might go back to school.
First, Aaron, you could join a
Cult?
an organization or club.
Or a cult.
Possibly your church or mosque, temple, a house of worship would be great places. You could also join a band of some sort, maybe a choir or a sports team. If you just make yourself available, that is usually a great go-to for making friends. Just like hold a sign over yourself that says, I'm available. And then make the first move.
Mike, you're being replaced.
Oh, well, they better be better than me if I'm getting replaced.
Is it going to be Microsoft Cortana?
She's not very good.
We're going to keep this mic.
You take that back.
And then I'm going to get jealous, and I'm going to get another mic, thinking it's better. But then those 3 mics are going to start to sympathize with one another, and they're going to take over the podcast and kick us out.
Are they going to fuse together in one Ultra mic? Trapper mic 3000?
They'll make a mega mic.
Some amalgamation of pure horror.
Oh, I am Mega Mike. How dare you remove me from this call? I will now play really bad commentary and try to make jokes.
Right? I mean, right?
Speaking of, have you guys seen anything about Death Stranding?
Not since that E3 announcement.
Man, talk about, what is that game even going to be about?
I have no idea.
The cinematic trailer was gorgeous, but it also was very mysterious. Just a
what happened?
Norman Reedus with a fetus attached to it by an umbilical cord.
Norman Reedus fetus.
Norman Reedus fetus with what seemed like a lot of dead whales on a beach somewhere or in a desert.
You know what? I love a lot of Kojima's vision in everything that he does. It's always very avant-garde.
Right.
I guess the thing is, sometimes I wonder if it was the studio he was working with or the teams he was working with that kind of kept him in check and like made sure that that vision made something awesome but still made some sense.
Right.
I feel like at this point he's broken loose and he's going to do whatever he wants to its full potential, and I'm hoping it's going to be awesome.
I'm hoping it's going to be awesome too.
But there's a part of my brain that's like, this may go too far out of hand.
Maybe it might just be too out there. I agree.
I'm excited though. I want to see what comes of it.
Right, because I mean, I can't even wrap my head around what that might be.
Right? What genre is it? I hope it's a puzzle game.
He's got a he's in
With
some
like,
sort of puzzle dimension.
Between every match of puzzle game that lasts maybe 5 minutes, you get like a 45-minute cutscene.
Hello and welcome to Banter Banter, the show where we talk about nerdy stuff, life stuff, cultural stuff, and hopefully we make you laugh on the way. Joining me as always are my co-hosts, Manny.
Good evening.
And Mike.
Mike,
good evening, fellas.
no eating during the podcast.
Definitely was not eating, but thanks.
You're just catering to the 2% of our audience that speaks Murloc.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was speaking Magikarp. How else am I going to get him to jump?
You mean, I'm pretty sure Magikarp is just going to say Magikarp. Because that's all Pokemon ever do, is say their name.
But how does it sound when he's underwater?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I think we finally did it. Since the last time that we lost Aaron, we managed to use the science of anime alchemy to transmute Aaron's soul back into this suit of armor. Aaron, are you back with us?
Rightio.
You better be.
Excellent.
I used the Philosopher's Stone on you.
That's clever.
Lost it.
It's as great of sound quality for this recording as we're going to get from a suit of armor.
I'm pretty sure teacher would have told you that life alchemy is forbidden.
Look, we still used up that Philosopher's Stone to save your life. You better be thankful, you suit of armor.
I thought the loophole was you've been dead inside for years anyway.
Well, that's true. Philosopher's Stones can't rekindle what's already dead inside.
Is that why you came back as a suit of armor?
Yes, now my outside is as hard as my inside.
Well, thank you for wearing your feelings literally on the exterior.
You're welcome. So, what's everybody drinking tonight?
Well, right now, tea, but I have a bottle of rum sitting at about arm's length that is going to mix in with that as soon as I can get some room in the cup.
Rough Monday?
Nah.
You mean a typical Monday? Sounds like a great start to a Monday evening.
And what about you, Mike? What are you drinking?
Vodka, not Sprite.
So do you ever, branch out, or... Oh, you had wine. You had wine a couple of weeks ago.
I'm trying to use my money effectively, and so that giant bottle for 15 and change from the big Total and More.
Oh, man, I miss that store so much.
I've
Wait, what, the cereal?
Total.
Yeah, Total the store cereal. They have shopping carts as the oats object, and then you have a variety of small liquor bottles that are marshmallows. So it says, they've got some white wine bottles. Those taste like vanilla. And then they've got some red wine bottles. Those taste like cherries, because who doesn't like a cherry? And then they got a few of the beer cans. Those probably taste like a custard. Yeah, a yellow custard. And they got several spirits that taste like pick-a flavor.
All right, so we're haunted.
Boom. That is your cereal. Total and More cereal.
Awesome.
Shopping.
Must be 21 or over in order to consume. So, Mr. Aaron, what are you partaking in tonight?
Well, I am drinking a concoction that I just tried for the first time, which I'm going to call the Soak Root Beer, which is basically Southern Comfort and root beer put together. I can't taste it because I'm just a suit of armor, so all it's really succeeding in doing is making my armor sticky on the inside. Hopefully I'm not splashing the blood seal that tethers my soul to this armor.
What do you take us for, amateurs? We laminated it with some tape. You have packaging tape
Well,
over it.
considering my corporeal form must have died. Yeah, I'm kind of taking you guys as amateurs. Where were you guys? Why didn't you protect me?
We tried. It's not our fault you jumped in front of that fireball.
Mike was at war. I was casually distracted by stuff that I'm sure was important to me at the moment. It was tough times.
Really?
Look, if you stop complaining about the life situation you're currently in and just enjoyed this great change of environment.
I mean, look at the plus side. You can drink anything you want now,
Yeah, no
And as much as I
hangovers.
want.
right?
The other beverage that I have, I opened up a bomber of Victory at Sea by Ballast Point, which is their coffee porter with vanilla.
I've seen that several times. I have not gathered one myself, but you'll have to tell me.
I had it in my mortal life, and it was good. Now, it just makes my armor sticky.
Is that all things do, is make your armor sticky?
If it's a sugary beverage, it's okay, I'll just go to the car wash later.
I like to pour gravy on myself. That's not sticky. Why don't you guys try something like that?
Yeah, but it's gonna mat your hair.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't put in your hair. That's why you use honey.
The honey's gonna be way worse. That's gonna be
No,
very
you want your
sticky.
hair to be sticky. You want your hair to be sticky so that when you jump, you can stick yourself to the ceiling and dodge people's punches.
I don't like where this is
I don't
gone.
think I like where it's gone either.
Soft reset the podcast. Hey everyone, welcome to Banter Banter. I'm your host Manny. Over there in the tin can
Hello.
is Aaron. And Mike just killed the previous universe incarnation of our podcast recording.
That's why you hired me.
So, video games, because it is my turn.
You can just give me your answer in a note that we're going to pass between each other for the rest of this day, and maybe tomorrow we'll get back together.
It's over like planking.
Hey, planking is not over.
Yes, it is. Planking is done.
The wood industry...
So is shell art. Shell art and planking are done.
I'm pretty sure planking is not done, because when I go to the hardware store, there's planks everywhere.
Okay, well...
Touche!
If you want to get... Yeah, touche. But look what he's thinking!
Which is why you can't see his hands.
I mean, so what are we learning from all of this? What is the point?
That WikiHow is kind of perverted.
Well, what I just learned from this picture is this guy loves head.
All right, this is boring. What else does WikiHow have going on?
Oh yeah, and remember, you have to get rid of your computers and
you
all electronics.
and you have to call out to Galileo. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro.
Magnifico!
I'm not familiar with that. What's that, guys?
Oh, some indie rock song. You never heard of it.
Okay, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. So did you guys find anything in this amazing rabbit hole called the internets and or webs?
Well, while I was looking at the weird and AIM pictures of a guy being a creepo and trying to ask a girl out, I did find one giving you cues on how to treat diarrhea in a cockatiel.
Wait, I need to parse this out. So first,
This is information the world needs.
do they also happen to do short comedy clips for you?
What, like they do my work for me? No. This is all natural, friend. Me, bro.
I mean, I was looking for girls or groups of girls to kick me in the nuts on film. So I was really hoping...
Whoa, hold on.
You mean all Jackass?
Before you just dive into the cesspool that's the internet, how about we introduce ourselves first?
I thought we already did in a roundabout way.
Well, no. The only thing that was said was
Aaron dishes out the beatings.
I do dish out the beatings. Hi, I'm Aaron. If you haven't
Manny eats the PBJs.
And Mike over there handles something.
Mike's just
I
sharpening
don't
his...
know what he does anymore.
Mike
Where?
is sharpening
Over
his
where?
knives, waiting for us to drop our guard.
Who's
Oh, is that what he does now?
who's over where? I don't see this guy. Where is this guy? I might have to take him out.
Look at that reflective surface real quick.
I don't have a reflective surface.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do find one, he's the demon who has stolen your likeness and lives in that dimension.
Do you see your reflection?
Hey, Mike. This is Guar. We want you to play in our band.
And that's how Guar.
What is he good for?
Eating Mike
Making Mike. Being Mike's doppelganger.
Welcome to Banter Banter, folks.
It's the Meg.
Yes, it's a. So, hey, listeners. Yep,
The
we're gonna
Meg
talk
Griffin.
about the Meg, not Griffin.
I was okay. Go on.
God dang it. Is that it?
Okay, I'm
y'all,
done.
Y'all have any arrows left in your quiver?
All I'm
your
saying
quiver
is
of quips?
the movie could have ended quickly if the girl, when she saw it, would have been just like, "Shut up, Meg."
You can find us on GeoCities.
No, you can't.
And you could find us at our AOL homepage, which redirects to MySpace.
Nope, more lies. You know, in lots of media, whether it's books or movies or anime, there are often gadgets of various kinds, transportational,
And
utilitarian.
inspectors that wield them.
Inspectors that wield them, that's correct. And I was thinking earlier today, you know, we've been brought up short because they've had all these things that were in movies that, you know, took place at a certain time period. So it makes you think, hey, maybe by this time we'll actually have something like that. And I wanted
You mean
to
like
know,
2015?
yes, that is specifically one item I want to talk about.
My goddamn flying car. Come on, science.
Well, I mean,
Hollywood did pull through with us. Before we move forward with this, RoboCop's Detroit has come to pass. It's a just riddled with crime and a terrible place.
Zero population?
Yeah. We just need a cybernetic police officer and then we're good.
Maybe we already have one.
you know the
And
crimes.
that's why the town turned into what it is today?
You know the crime's bad when it requires a cybernetic police officer to bring it under control. I do not own a cigar lounge, just my local one that I go to. Man, I'm not made of money, dude. I mean, that'd be awesome if I owned my own cigar lounge. I'd have to.
I hope you're not made of money, or else I'm gonna peel you apart and take it because you're literally dollar bills.
So what you're saying is you're gonna undress me?
No, I would
Ooh.
kill you slowly by stealing your skin.
It's like flaying your skin off. Oh my god.
I would just slowly steal all the big bills first.
Your friendship means a lot to me too, buddy.
Well, good thing you're not made of money.
That's very true.
Yes. On soft flower beds that apparently me and my amigos lawn and landscaping services take care of.
Well, I am thankful that they will take care of any job. No, neither big nor small is scaring them off. Much like getting some stump grinding on that I once found. But we'll circle on back to that.
Oh,
gentlemen.
that sounds dirty.
Oh, it is the best club I've ever been to.
Stump Grinder, isn't that an app?
It is now also an app. It's your way to get in touch with your stump grinder.
Nice.
They'll get on that stump and they'll grind it out. So good. There's lots of options.
Is that a
too.
dating app for lumberjacks?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, Aaron, yeah, that works out.
Yes. Oh God.
Stump Grinder.
All right,
TM,
stop
TM,
this.
TM,
Stop this
TM.
podcast now. We've got work to do.
TM. Yeah, that's ours.
Someone
That's
learn
ours.
some coding.
Stump grinder for logging.
You want to draw some
Awesome.
straws to see who's gonna make
Aaron, I know you said something about needing to learn coding, but I found a bag that's labeled coding. I'm just gonna take it all.
it. I would strongly not. I would strongly advise against that.
Please don't take all of it. We need to hit it big
Are you
first.
sure it's full of pills and it's written in Sharpie?
But we need to finish Stump Grinder, the dating app for lumberjacks.
All right, and the spokesperson can be the guy from the Brawny paper towels.
Oh man, the '80s lied to me.
Science! We're gonna ruin your day! Science! Coming to smash your dreams! Science! Sending a car to Mars!
And that was our sponsor. And their slogan, Science, come and take it.
Good on you for using electricity fueled by a power plant to reduce your carbon footprint.
Yeah, absolutely. Only the best. The highest of electrolysis being used from day to day on my temples.
Aaron, what tier of electrons do you use? Do you get those high octane electrons that are like an extra 250 a gallon?
What?
You know
think
those
we
high
lost Aaron.
those high efficiency electrons because they're more expensive than like the regular electrons to fuel your car.
Oh, okay, I see. So, like,
Your electric car
yeah,
with electrons.
Unleaded, whatever the middle ground is called.
That's just wall socket electrons. Or you can get like premium electrons where you have an extra battery
It came
storage.
from a wind turbine, so it's natural energy. It burns cleaner.
And was that wind grass fed?
Lowers your electronic emissions by 20%.
My electricity is grass fed and free range.
Is it all beef, free range, vegan, vegetarian, hand fed?
Cage
It's
free.
cruelty free. Yeah, people coax the wind in from outside and walk it through a fan. And then it painlessly travels by the fan, pushing it as they move along, and it returns to the wild where it can regain its strength and come by later.
No, you guys are doing great. I'm just not really on my game tonight.
Oh, we're doing great. Aw, you're so humble. You've been providing the best commentary ever. You have made 0 mistakes.
Because I've been silent? I've heard the old saying, silence is golden.
If you don't say anything, you can't get in trouble because you haven't said anything.
Silence equals agreement.
This means
I
you're
think,
neutral.
I think it's easy to make that connection, honestly, or make that, I don't want to say assumption. What would be the right word for that?
Conclusion?
Conclusion. Yeah, there we go. That's a good word. I think it'd be easy to make that conclusion because normally it's human nature. If you don't agree with something, normally you voice your opinion somehow. I mean, you could also just keep it to yourself.
Or you sit there quietly and seethe for years and years until eventually you explode and tell off your podcast co-hosts while they're in the middle of recording.
To go eat a sack of stinky dinkers?
Are those like Little Debbie cakes?
That's right. New from Little Debbie, Stinky Dinkers. Whatever,
They
it's
are.
Little Debbie. You'll buy it.
Stinky Dinkers. Chocolate shoved inside the middle of a peanut butter casing. Stinky Dinkers.
From Hostess. Where's the cream filling?
Where's the cream filling?
It's on your finger. Stop shoving your finger into...
The mayo.
Oh God, it's mayonnaise in the middle of that sweet cake?
No, it's just
God.
you're distracted and you had a jar of mayo on the side and then you decided to stick your hand in there while you were reading the box of the Stinky Dinkers.
You heathen, at least make it Miracle Whip.
Ew, what? Who does Miracle Whip?
Mayonnaise is a finger food.
I like Miracle Whip. How dare you speak ill of the miracles of whipping?
What is Miracle Whip?
Are we talking about the Miracle Whip that you put on pies or the Miracle Whip you put on sandwiches?
No, that's a Cool Whip.
Cool Whip, that's right. Miracle Whip, no.
Cool Whip goes on the pie. Miracle Whip goes on the sandwich.
You know where the best place for Miracle Whip is, right?
Right next to the Cool Whip.
No. Guess again.
On your hand while you're reading the Stinky Dinkers box?
Nope, close. One more guess.
On top of the Snickerdoodle Cool Whip
It's
concoction
best,
you created.
the best place for it is in the trash.
I get it.
Well,
You're probably right.
I was gonna have to put you in the trash with that then.
I know, I can't even imagine how many angry tweets I'm going to get from all the Miracle Whip lovers out there.
It's all right. Mike's gonna pick it out because he's gonna take up the role of Trash Panda.
Trash pandas are pretty awesome. Except for those zombie trash pandas that were recently somewhere in, like, middle America. Zombie trash pandas! Coming out in the middle of the day when they're supposed to be asleep doing weird stuff.
And that's how we found the name of this episode.
You can get in touch with us on the following platforms. Facebook at Banter Bantercast, by email at banterbantercast@gmail.com or on Twitter at banter_cast.
At Brogar, CRE, for Manny.
You can find Aaron at 8-Bit Wizard. The 8 is Roman numerical.
You can find me on Twitter at Mike8time, the number 8. And we would like to thank Brad Sucks for the use of his song, Making Me Nervous, off of the album I Don't Know What I'm Doing.